Locked. And nothing to pick. But I come here for a reason, right? Isn't that why you told me to find Suchong?
Well, technically, you told yourself.
Thanks, I appreciate the reminder.
Of what?
My tenuous mental state.
People ain't designed to see what you've seen. And now that you're just plain old flesh and blood, well, be grateful you've got things this well held together.
There must be something here I need to find. Something Suchong was working on.
So, we're not gonna talk about this then? How he has us here? Okay.
Blue test device. Suchong was opening tears. Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Lutesses before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stocked with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
Okay, so I was gonna say, so is Booker just like a voice inside Elizabeth's head, or just like a consciousness that she made up on her own?
I never thought anyone would be able to bring all these degenerate splice heads into line. I gotta hand it to Atlas. After Ryan locked us up in this pit, I thought that was it. Just a long, final dive into the abyss. But he's given us hope. Or what passes for it down in Rapture. When a person's got nothing, hope's about the kindest thing you can give her. Or the cruelest.
Problem. Big Daddy will not imprint on the little brats. Yet Fink succeeded in imprinting his disgusting bird on his subject. How has Fink, this stupid man, succeeded where Suchong failed? If Suchong could obtain hair sample of Fink's subject, Suchong could determine delta of genetic material with little sister. Proof is in DNA pudding.
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heat sink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here. Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
No, is this what I think it is?
And before I knew it, Ryan had me bounced out of my own restaurant. And that Korean had the run of the place. It was a good business, I tell you. I never should have told anyone about that light. About those weird buildings I saw floating in the clouds. And most of all, I never should have told no one about that girl who showed up one day in that old-timey blue dress.
Yeah, man, I thought it was somebody else. I thought it was the lady from the second game, the one that we had to find, and he gave us the option to kill her or spare her.
Once I find replacements for these parts, it's just be a matter of swapping them in for the broken ones. She said optimistically.
I'm just honored to be in the competition.
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device at work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. You say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough attack. Fix machine.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Yes, sir. That's correct, sir. I'm representing Olympus Heights. Hope I do you all proud.
I ain't through with you yet.
Self-interest, says Ryan the Lion.
Well, enough of that. I got work to do. You in the bedroom?
And that all that is your doom. To do less is criminal, obscene. There are no excuses.
How could you just walk away?
That's what this is. Bound to pry into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs.
I don't have time for those incapable of greatness. yourself heard. Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire. Only the weak fear conflict. You don't have my... Come back! Let's see this through! Together! No one around? Seems I still have the ability to scare off a patient.
Give and not demand anything in return. Why? Who benefits, class? Someone who wants what you have, free from effort. A president, a premier, a pope. Parasite.
Who hides from the light of reason? I'm just a star. Period. Only the weak fear conflict. Yeah, I'm sure I know. But I got something new in the works. If you're going to disappear before my diagnosis, why did you come in the first place?
Mother always says it's important to be yourself. So here I am, 100% genuine article.
Is this paper? Spying on me again?
Like some cognitive primitive.
Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain. We'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace.
When only you are, you can expect nothing less than greatness.
No one around?
Seems I still have the ability to scare off a patient.
Well, he started handsome and smart and self-assured like Andrew Roberts.
Hypnotize Big Daddy.
Coming next year.
Of course.
Did you ask to be brought into this world? If your parents expect anything from you, tell them to get it in writing.
Dressing you down? Far from it.
Gosh, there's an awful lot of competition. Oh, pretty. Quite a broken dream, can't you?
Selfishness, says Peter the Parasite. Self-interest, says Ryan the Lion. Why share anything with your neighbor except a fence?
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode too. Got it. Now I need to find Old Man Winter in a CO2 scrubber.
I'm just honored to be in the competition. And, gee, I hope
Okay, so I don't know how I survived that. Also, aside from not talking a lot, I'm just trying to stay focused and not die.
You were the worst kind.
This really did turn into security breach all of a sudden. Only this one's you could actually attack, but not full effect. And he's over there. Okay, got it.
Mother always says it's important to be yourself. So here I am. 100% the genuine article.
Very painful, I needs haste. Come back! Let's see this through! Together!
Where there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, you'll suffocate. And one thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. That will need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
You okay?
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen it, everything. That will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
That's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks. Humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. I'll find a scrubber on that.
That cat. That's what they call a fella who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising,
Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Well, steeply discounted, though.
Did I lock the door?
There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
Better check.
He's close. I've been on something of a hiatus.
I know, right? Break's over. Back to the office.
A rapture reminder. The waters surrounding Fontaine's department store have been seeing an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor.
This don't seem Jake to me.
Life down at Fontaine's
I ain't no moron.
so make it great.
Come back! We can work this out!
If something happens 4 times, then you've got to make it happen 8.
Come on! What are you running away for? Jeez. Jumping at my own shadow.
Don't expect coddling from me. Are you some fickle child who won't relinquish your ugliest doll simply because it's yours?
I told Sander Cohen I'm always ready to cut a record. I put on a show. Said he'd call.
What if they're just waiting for me?
That's what you are. A cognitive primitive.
I'll look everywhere. That's it. Goodbye. I'm getting out of here. Oh!
They're real personal. They're like brothers.
Who hides from the light of reason? Return to the fray. Weak fear conflict.
And I'm planning a big comeback. Just need a new agent. Who's there?
It appears our time is up for now.
Don't leave me! Not again. Heard a couple breeds. Child star.
Do yourself a favor.
Child
Any
star.
thoughts of escape to the roofs?
I'm just a star. Period.
Going to be what you make of it.